Welcome to our last day of 12 days of drills with V1 Sports, and I want to share with you a great short game drill that is going to help you get a little bit more consistent with your strike with your wedges, as well as it's going to take that steep diving divot that you get where you stab the ground out of there. It's going to give you some fluidity in this motion. So what I've done is I've recorded a swing of mine where I'm hitting just a standard chip, and then with this drill, which is the one-hand drill. And I want to show you how different these look, particularly when it comes to what we call width, or the distance that the head of the golf club is away from the sternum and that the hands are away from the sternum. And you're going to see something really dramatic here. When this club goes back, there's a little bit of setting in the wrist, and when I get about parallel to the ground, the club head is right at about the edge of that window there. Now, when we come over here and I take this back, there's going to be really no setting. The arms have some, the arm has some movement to it, but look at how straight this arm is versus the bend that's taking place in here. And what happens to many of you when you take the club back is you don't use your body's rotation, you don't use the width in the backswing, and as a result, the club doesn't glide along the ground, it dives into the ground. And so when we continue this into this backswing here with the one-hand drill, look at how much farther back, when this club is parallel to the ground, look at how much farther away from the window. Remember, if I go back over here, the club was right on the edge of the window, which is basically here. I've added, another foot or so of width. Now, it would be unrealistic to think with a second hand on the club that we'd still have that club head that far back, but it should be farther than it is in this one over here on the left. And what I can promise you is that when you put your hands on the club and you start thinking about keeping this trail arm a little bit longer in the backswing, letting the body rotate a little bit, now all of a sudden we're going to have some fluidity. Our tempo is going to be a little bit better. We're going to also allow the club to move along the ground instead of diving to the ground, which is going to give us a consistent strike with the loft. It's going to give us a consistent launch angle. So now all of a sudden this ball is going to start on the line that we want. It's also going to leave at the proper trajectory. I'm telling you, add this drill to your repertoire of drills, and you are going to improve your short game. I hope you all have enjoyed 12 days of drills with V1. I'm sure you've learned a lot. I've learned a ton, and I know these drills are going to help you improve your game. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody has a great Christmas and a safe New Year.